Hello everyone. Welcome back to All About AI Tech, where we dive into the latest and greatest in the world of AI and technology. Today, we have something truly transformative to discuss, the Apple Vision Pro. You might have heard some mixed reviews, but trust me, this video will open your eyes to what this incredible device is truly capable of. So, buckle up and let's get started. Let's start with a story. Imagine a child with a bulky PC and a massive monitor so heavy that it started bending her desk. That child is Maxine Collard, who has oculocutaneous albinism, a condition that affects her vision. Maxine had to press her face just 2 inches from the screen to see anything. It was frustrating and limiting. Fast forward to her middle school days. Her mother got an iMac for the family, and one day, while exploring the accessibility settings, Maxine found something amazing. By holding the control key and spinning the mouse scroll wheel, she could instantly zoom in on the entire screen to a much clearer image. This discovery was life-changing. Previously, she described trying to read on her Windows PC as disgusting due to the pixelated, low-resolution images. Now, Maxine is a PhD, M.D. candidate in neuroscience at UC San Francisco. Her setup includes a pair of 27-inch monitors, crucial for her research and coding work. But this comes with its own set of challenges, like accidentally magnifying private messages on Slack for everyone to see. Then came the Apple Vision Pro, and yet another aha moment for Maxine. Imagine the freedom of strapping an iPad to your face. That's how she describes it. She could enlarge her Slack channels to the size of a refrigerator, place her code editor right in front of her eyes at a comfortable size, and have another window open with documentation she needs, all without craning her neck. It's like having 3 massive monitors floating around you. Maxine has strabismus and nystagmus, conditions that would usually confuse most eye tracking algorithms. But with the AVP, she turned on single eye tracking and reduced the confusion. The headset even lessens the effect of involuntary eye movements, making her experience smoother and more productive. The AVP is packed with accessibility features for various disabilities. Blind users can navigate using VoiceOver, people with mobility issues can use voice commands or joysticks, and even make selections by just looking at items using dwell control. It's truly a device designed with everyone in mind. Maxine could never comfortably join her colleagues in coffee shops because of her reliance on large monitors. With the AVP, however, she can work anywhere she wants, even sitting back with her feet up while a 30-foot wide 4K screen floats in front of her face. She described this new ability to work from anywhere as the answer to decades of prayers to the accessibility gods. Let's move outside, to Mission Bay, where Maxine loves to sit and work with her AVP. Of course, the novel sight tends to attract attention. A man walks by and asks, "How's that working out for you?" Instead of feeling alienated, Maxine confidently responds, "Really great, in fact." Maxine has struggled with her identity as a disabled person, often resisting traditional assistive tools. The AVP, however, isn't just another gadget for her. It's a liberating device that allows her to be her true productive self, no matter where she is. Michael Doyes, an app developer in Austin with optic nerve hypoplasia, shared a similar experience. His AVP allows him to actually see his family's facial expressions during group video calls. "Are they happy? Smiling? Knowing what all that looks like is huge for me," he said. Then there's Steve Carlson in New York, who has profound hearing loss. The AVP restores the dynamic, in-person exchanges he missed during remote work. "It feels like I'm in a room again," he says. Imagine how life-changing that is. The device is also invaluable for neurodiverse users. "I generally feel a lot better after having worn it for a while," one user with autism and ADHD mentioned. The AVP acts like noise-canceling headphones for their eyes, allowing them to reset their brains and focus better. For Ryan Hudson Peralta, who was born without hands and with short legs, the AVP provides incredible new experiences. He watched videos from the perspective of a player running across a soccer field or standing in a recording booth next to Alicia Keys. "I really felt like I was standing," he said. This sense of embodiment, even if it's an illusion, is something he never thought he'd experience. I had a chance to visit Apple Park and meet some of the engineers behind these brilliant accessibility features. Among them was Dan Golden, a software engineer with low vision who helped build and test the AVP. Dan's story of first discovering the full-screen zoom on a Mac resonated deeply. It's people like him who make these advancements possible. Speaking with the engineers and our ASL interpreter, it dawned on me how committed Apple is to accessibility. From the ground up, they're integrating these features not just as a side project, but as a core value. In the conference center, it was like a science fair of accessibility tech. From vision to hearing to mobility, every need was showcased. One engineer showed me how to use a magnifier app, something I had already experienced at the airport to read distant menus. For users with cognitive disabilities, an iPad set to assistive access mode reduces a normally busy screen to just 5 large buttons, simplifying the user interface immensely. It's all about making tech accessible for everyone. I also saw a demo where a smart bulb changes color when the doorbell rings, offering D/deaf users a visual alert. Such straightforward yet impactful innovations make a real difference in people's lives. Another highlight was the Apple Accessibility Passport, a tactile, braille-labeled guide to all the features. It's both informative and interactive, promoting an engaging experience for all Apple employees. I spent time with Dan Golden, who recounted how an experimental feature for pointer control helped him navigate the AVP. This iterative process is central to creating truly inclusive tech. At the AVP booth, the excitement was palpable. Jordan Castor, another visionary engineer, demonstrated voiceover on the Vision Pro and described playing a virtual handpan drum with sheer exhilaration. "I was playing the drums with my hands like I'm playing the drums on the table in front of me," Jordan said. Such moments of joy and inclusion make these efforts worthwhile. However, the AVP isn't perfect. Users like Usman Hack had to return their devices due to calibration issues with atypical hands. And Ryan Hudson Peralta had similar setup problems, relying on family help to get started. It's clear that future updates are needed. Meanwhile, communities are forming around these technologies. Maxine shared in her blog post about finally being able to work comfortably at a coffee shop. These real-world applications generate widespread support. Back at Cupertino, engineers continue to refine and innovate. Nothing about us without us remains a guiding principle. Rooting design in personal experiences, like Dan Golden's, ensures better outcomes for users. It's thrilling to see how Apple leverages first-hand experiences to create products that resonate deeply with users, making everyday tasks more accessible and enjoyable. Many blind users, including myself, find the iPhone unparalleled in terms of accessibility. Yet, there are frequent grievances. Sometimes even simple updates can break critical features, but the overall experience keeps us loyal. The AVP is a first-generation product, and while it comes with bugs, it promises a future where immersive tech can provide real-world solutions for differently abled users. Imagine the productivity boost. You're working on your code, checking Slack messages, and reading documentation, all in a seamless, ergonomic setup. The AVP makes this a reality. But there's room for improvement. Features like real-world magnification are still missing. User feedback loops, like Maxine's request for camera zoom, are crucial for iterative enhancements. Even creating a digital persona has challenges. Misalignment during setup can lead to strange, unrecognizable avatars. Apple aims to iron out these kinks in future updates. Visualize a future version of AVP, kids and parents playing tabletop games. Cards are tapped for instant readouts. Everyone enjoys the game without barriers, thanks to accessible tech. The key to success lies in a reliable stack of accessible tech. A single failure at any level can disrupt the entire user experience. Companies like Sonos have faced backlash when updates undermine this stability. Apple's developers are dedicated, constantly tweaking and improving. Your consistent feedback is making these advancements possible, ensuring no one is left behind. Watching Maxine work with her AVP, lying back and comfortable, it's clear that this isn't just another tech gadget. It's a tool that alters her daily reality, making each task simpler and more enjoyable. Accessibility features need to work seamlessly in everyday scenarios. Whether it's reading fine print or navigating a bustling airport, these tools provide essential support. In adaptive technology labs, users like Dan Golden testing real-time features offer direct insights that shape the effectiveness and inclusiveness of the final product. While the AVP might draw curious looks on the street, it's designed for everyone. From developers coding on the go to a casual user enjoying immersive experiences, it transforms how we interact with technology. For neurodiverse users, the AVP offers much-needed focus. It's like sensory management in the digital realm, allowing users to engage deeply without overwhelming distractions. Talking to Sarah Herrlinger about Apple's commitment to inclusivity, you get a sense that this goes beyond marketing. Their focus is genuine, creating surprise and delight for everyone, regardless of their abilities. We're not just users, we're a community. Your feedback is crucial in improving these technologies. Let's connect, share our experiences, and make tech better for all of us. Follow, comment, and let's build this community together.